it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears. From the gun, running back gets to give. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity of playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an... Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Meyer. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
To the air on second down. It's complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's loose and he'll take. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
as they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Gage. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move, he fires. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Myers. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Buffaloes are threatening in the red zone. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. To the ground, he's got it again. got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Finds a little space. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just going to keep it after the snap. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's going, and he's into the... The errant 48-yard field goal attempt forces them to turn the ball over. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The toss sweep to the right. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. On the run deep down the right side. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Buffaloes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Looks as if he's going to run it. and they're able to make the tackle.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Under fire. Looking for the score. Drop the... to the ground with the bat. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Oh, he's got a chance. Turning it on. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's open. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Buffaloes are on the move. From the shotgun, they'll run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Quick release by the QB. He's not... Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. The give and tick, 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 tick. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Looks as if we have an injury. That last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They're going to ride this running back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got his man downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's quick. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. All they need is a field goal to make it a two-score game, but they are going for the jug. Touchdown, Buffalo! Great place to start for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Caught in the backfield, it's quick.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he...